needed.
Yep.
So that I get to fight.
I'm just gonna write it down because it's gonna be the best for everybody. Okay.
Okay, so Maestro again having a lot of trouble here. Carlos is just on fire this morning. Another kill. Okay, I got pinged, so I'm just gonna check that on my phone.
Guys, you are seeing some bad stuff right now. I mean, on the girls, but MeistroCake is winning. Okay.
Yes, it's best of 5, Maestro. Yeah, Equest didn't show up, so that's on him. There's no excuse there.
Yeah, now we can make some
except being tired, of course. You know,
jokes of no shows, and you know, when somebody dodges a fight because they're scared. But yeah,
yeah. If he doesn't show up, like when it's over, that's when we can question, I think. Because I think he said his time zone's the same as mine, so a little bit brutal.
Yep, I would guess he should be awake by now, but
yeah,
might be still napping. And how long it's been? I think 1 hour into the event, so
yeah,
it's still kind of by the time, like it's like. A little bit ahead. We are a little bit ahead of schedule, of course, because of all the confusion. And but as it's gonna move on, we're gonna have fighters slowly ping us, new matchups being created. And I just wanna switch up the music.
Carlos.
Oh, Carlos lost.
It said MeistroCake was Carlo. Sorry, was Calc. So I assume you got the names wrong somehow.
No.
That's what the stream says. I don't know. I have to assume Carlos was Calc. I don't know. You somehow switched them up. Yeah, Maestro's on the right for some reason. I don't even know. I don't know what's happening with this, but... Okay, so Calc, that means Carlos is on the left.
Alright, I get
Yes, Carlos won. I figured as much. If you guys completely switched, that'd be some mindfuckery right there. That'd be funny if they agreed to it somehow. So Maestro going for Isabella. I'm not sure if that'll do any better, but we'll see. Maestro is very skilled with Isabella, so that's really what's gonna matter. I just think Zera might be a bit of a better pick, but that's only if you're better with them, right? Ultimately, choosing your main is the most important thing. And Carlos is also just on fire too, so it's just how it is. Really good to see. We've all been rooting for Carlos to do well, and the USFC is certainly a place where he is winning a lot, so it should be a good morale boost. Oh, that thrust too close. Maestro actually doing better with Isabella, so...
Yeah, in addition, this being like 8 people bracket, he will need just to win 2 more, like after this 1 more, and he might get the title, so yeah.
Maestro is just 1 flag behind at this point, but I'm sure Carlos is still feeling really confident. Thrust, he gets cut though. Carlos is getting the distance wrong on those stabs, I'd say. Yeah, that's not good for Carlos. Oh, that thrust barely missed. I thought it was going to be a self-impale, but it wasn't quite. Bit of a snap cut by Maestro, but he gets a bit too aggressive, I would say.
Yep. Oh.
Okay, low guard by Maestro, then long guard, trying to catch those stabs. Carlos probably should have cut there. Ooh, last
Still
second
gets
stab in the
double though.
face.
Yeah.
Yeah, very well done. Very good instincts by Carlos. He knew he was gonna die, so he immediately stabbed the face. Carlos's blade got trapped, but he again recovered. I'm sure he was panicking a little bit. Anybody would be.
Definitely.
Okay, Maestro switching up guards, trying to hide his intentions a little bit, and he gets a kill.
He just rushes in, gets a nice slash, and it's over. Oof. And that's 1-1.
Well done.
Nice display in the end from Maestro.
Yeah, let's see if Maestro sticks with Isabella. That would be advisable. Switching it up, he switches it up again. Yeah, I don't agree with that.
I think maybe Fantasy League points are a little bit too much of priority sometimes.
Yeah.
You know, it has,
I mean, it's been going okay. It's not like he's eliminated yet, so.
yeah.
And it's not a bad pick in this matchup, so there's that. It's just I would stick with what works if I were him.
As a card I'm basically a rapier,
man.
so I get where Maestro coming from. You know, you can just play a stabbing game, and it's real decent.
Yeah, Carlos trying to throw some cuts in there, getting tired. It's probably what Maestro wants, honestly. But yeah, you got a bit overconfident there. He should have done the second stab, and it might have been a double. It's hard to say. Those stabs from Calc are pretty powerful, so. And Carlos lunges in, gets poked in the face though, so it's double. Maestro probably should have defended first, but a double is better than just dying, so. Yeah, nice blade beat by Maestro.
Yep.
Stabbed by Carlos, he gets punished afterwards.
Like in this map, the matches go really fast. I feel it's like a small arena, but just in this arena, I feel everybody's bloodthirsty. You don't see many like passive playstyles, like
Yeah,
usually passive players. Kind of
Oh
still.
goodness, another poke. Carlos is already getting tired. Maestro needs to be a bit careful, but a stab to the thigh finishes it up.
Yeah, I was bleeding there, and Maestro gets another nice point.
Yeah.
Point of contact.
Good thrust by Carlos, though. Carlos is really good with these punishes on tempo, which makes sense. He actually does this in real life, so.
Blade beat attempt, but Carlos was not reacting, and got stabbed in the belly.
Yeah. Calc is a bit slow.
Cal can be...
Thrust attempt, another thrust, not enough reach though. Carlos needs to be a bit careful. Carlos gets in Maestro's face, and he wins. He's coming back, actually.
Yeah, stab, counter the stab.
Carlos tries to rush in a bit too far, maybe. If he was closer, it might have at least forced a double. Maestro gets a quick poke in. Maestro rushes and push, and then a nice stab. Bree can be deceptive in the pocket.
Ow, that's brutal. Yep, definitely. Especially Maestro just hitting all the right angles, like with that belly shot just completely being exposed.
Yep. Alright, so what's Maestro gonna do? Marie went quite well, but Carlos can go Isabella if he's really desperate to win. And this is the fun, where the fun begins when we see this counter picking. I like it.
Oh.
A lot of fun. As they both try to see who's gonna pick who, and eventually Maestro goes Yazid, which he might not have wanted to do against Kalkstein, but that is how it goes. Maestro should have gone with a more general pick if he's unhappy with that, I suppose.
Yeah, Master pick should definitely with Zero,
When in
some
doubt.
long
Yeah.
sword guy, because I got money on that shit. MeistroCake.
Yeah, this might not have ended well.
Yeah, might Maestro
Uppercut by Carlos.
lose a hand in the process, but let's see what he got.
Yeah.
Oh,
Skill of the players really is what's gonna decide this, so...
yeah, knowledge of the character and knowledge of opponent,
Yep.
and Carlos kind of was
Damn.
dismantling, but MeistroCake maybe with getting a foot in.
Yeah, he needs to adjust. He probably should not have picked an unfamiliar character too. That can be a problem. In the sense that he's not warmed up with Yazik, but the same way he is others, but he is a good Yazik player, so he's pretty versatile. Tired swing. Yeah, Maestro's coming back, which is good to see.
Yeah, getting the feel.
I like what he's trying. He's not just thrusting from long guard. He actually gets the thrust there. I just say that though.
Yeah, looked like a double for a second, but no contact, more small contact.
It honestly wouldn't have surprised me if Yazik straight up died too. Sometimes that stab doesn't do the damage you think it would, but it did. So Maestro was in good shape.
Yeah,
Maybe more of that will work, using the curve of that blade to his advantage.
might be. And
Maestro,
why?
okay, he's just throwing a bunch of Y cuts. That was not the best move.
Well,
There you go, mix it up. That's how you do it.
yeah, that B cut definitely gets behind the guard way easier,
Yeah.
but not at that angle.
The key is to mix it up, because your opponent can't block everything at once, right? You gotta force your opponent to react to different cuts and whatnot. And attacking with the second intention, like Kubo was mentioning, that's a really good tactic if you're struggling with auto guards.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that first attack, you don't want to hit with it, you're just getting him to block or react. And hopefully he riposts, and you parry that, and then you get a hit from a different angle in, or something.
Yeah, I used to really try to do that a lot, but it got me killed like so many times
Yeah.
before. Oh
Gotta
my
practice
god,
it,
that's
I'd say.
brutality from Carlos right
Yeah.
there for a second point. Nice. Very well played.
Yeah, very good play by both, I would say. Carlos was a bit better. Okay, Marta. Okay. That's a really curious pick. Some swag going on, maybe?
Can be, but I don't know, after Picado's Martin kinda was surprised. I could not just Y spam to oblivion like I used to be, and she would even be sometimes faster than me to react into like with Y attacks. Her Y attack was faster than mine, and I was like, whoa. So
Yeah,
maybe
you weren't
some-
defending trucks, I think that's really the big thing. See right there, Maestro gets it. Maestro was too far the first time, he hit the bull guard, so the second time. Then he rushes in, like I was saying,
Oh.
free hit. He doesn't follow it up properly though.
Yeah, cancels their hesitation feints, and
Yep.
oops.
Maestro needs to mix it up. There, okay.
Yeah, nicely done.
Yeah, if you get close to Marta or you step to the side a little bit, it's just free hits. Carlos can definitely do some things to stop that from happening, but yeah, as we're seeing here, it can be tough.
Okay, my strategy seems like still working in this matchup for
Yeah.
my game. I'm just
I think it was
yeah,
how we
outplayed.
were playing, not to...
Yeah.
No offense, of course.
Yeah, we just outplayed.
Yeah, Maestro just has so much more experience with Isabella, so... Yeah,
But,
Marta's durability, though, I gotta say, there's no way her HP is low.
Nah, she's a
Like,
tank.
that was not even partially blocked.
And now she's actually like has good reach and does one shot. And even now, MeistroCake is barely even it out.
Yeah. Yes, Carlos is doing well, actually. He knows how to play the character, so that helps. The counter-striking playstyle.
Yeah.
Beating the blade, that was advisable. Unfortunately, Marta is slow, so it's a bit hard to follow up sometimes. But good sidestep.
Beautiful.
Yeah, I think Carlos is gonna bring this to the last flag.
Yeah, it does seem like that no one is backing. No one wants to give it out.
Okay, Maestro too far again. You gotta be very careful. I think Carlos could have punished that, actually. But I get his hesitation, because if you overextend, then you're in a lot of trouble. Good lunge, actually, by Carlos. Blade beat by Maestro. A bit far, maybe.
Oof.
And again, that durability playing a role. But also, I think the distance.
And that's a match point for Carlos, actually. He gets one more nice stab, one more nice play, and MeistroCake is out of it, and Carlos continues to like potentially finally like.
Wow, cross spin into the face.
And
Carlos gets it.
Yeah, and he goes to finale. Very nice. GG, well played, guys. GG, well played. Alright, so next up is Picado versus Piper.
Alright, and what are we gonna do after that?
And then, I mean, I ain't seeing no pings. I ain't seeing nothing.
Yeah, I need to fight somebody, though.
We're gonna give you a match. I can maybe even fight you, maybe. Yeah, maybe somebody pings us in meanwhile, because yeah, if this goes on, we're gonna have a little bit shorter one, but ain't bad. I mean, 2 hours. It could be a double, but it ain't bad. It's not.